Now, let's discuss the last three values of good governance.
Servant leadership. One can lead with or without authority. True leaders do not create followers, they create more leaders. Servant leadership means to dissolve personal ego and agenda and to work with and for people, while awakening them to their true potential. Leadership also needs flexibility and pragmatism, letting go of what cannot be changed and focusing on what can be.
Let us discuss a case study of one such servant leader who earned the title Jaladhish, God of Water, because of his actions. The Deputy Commissioner of Devas district in Madhya Pradesh found that its biggest economic crisis was acute water shortage. His challenge was to find an economically viable and sustainable solution to Devas' water woes. Big farmers usually use 90% of the water available in a region. So, he motivated them to recharge the groundwater level by digging ponds in only 1/10 area or less of their farmland. As a result, they dug 16,000 ponds, which not only irrigated their farms but also enabled the small farmers to sow 3 crops every year. These ponds also enabled a swift rise in groundwater level and a 20-fold increase in irrigated land. The Devas model was selected by the United Nations as one of the best water management practices globally in 2011-12 and has been replicated in several drought-prone areas like Bundelkhand, Marathwada, Latur, Chandrapur, and so on.
Equanimity. Equanimity means mental and emotional stability irrespective of external stimuli or circumstances. It is considered one of the most sublime qualities in Buddha's teachings. It is called upeksha in Yoga Sutras and is a highly glorified quality.
Equanimity is a quality that knows neither success nor failure. But the universe always rewards this quality with success. This case study is a testimonial.
In September 2012, I assumed my role as Joint Magistrate (SDM) in Greater Noida. The region was plagued by illegal and rampant sand mining that devastated local agriculture, displaced farmers, altered river courses, and severely depleted groundwater reserves. The sand mafia had sophisticated machinery and armed guards and operated stealthily under the cover of darkness. To combat this, my team and I conducted secretive raids, managing to arrest hundreds and seize numerous vehicles involved in this illegal activity. Our determination led to significant disruptions in the mafia's operations, and our operation soon became a significant anti-corruption crusade. Meanwhile, a clever conspiracy was in place against me for my actions against the sand mafia. As the BDO for Dankaur in UP, one day I was tasked with demolishing an illegally constructed boundary wall on government land. When I informed the villagers of the legalities, they cordially accepted the demolition and even assisted it. But this became the pretext of my suspension order under the pretense of potentially disrupting communal harmony. I maintained utmost composure, neither defending myself nor accusing others. An unparalleled public outcry ensued. The subsequent scrutiny led the National Green Tribunal to issue strict directives against both legal and illegal sand mining activities. Under immense pressure, the state government reinstated me. The Government of India issued guidelines to safeguard well-meaning civil servants doing good work against all odds. Civil society and media also acknowledged young civil servants working in challenging conditions across the country.
Dedication to public service. Civil servants, more than any other professional group, are subjected to the vagaries of changing socio-political climate. Severe constraints, failure and frustration, lack of support and recognition can feel like routine occurrences for many officers. A public servant needs Shraddha, or Jan Seva and Jagat Hitam to keep on going with commitment and passion. Yoga Shastra describes this Shraddha as a combination of sincerity, focus, patience, passion, and adaptability.
Here is not just a case study, but the life story of a persona who is the very epitome of dedication to public service and all the values we have discussed so far.
Courage, compassion, integrity, a real public servant. Affectionately known as People's IAS Officer, Shri S.R. Shankaran dedicated his entire life for the upliftment of the socially backward. A bachelor by choice, he lived a simple life. In Andhra Pradesh, he established many schemes to promote women's rights and Dalit education and contributed to the enforcement of the 1976 Abolition of Bonded Labour Act, which abolished bonded labour in India. After being asked to step down, he served as Tripura's Chief Secretary for the next 6 years. Later, he joined the Union government and worked for rehabilitation of Dalits. He was one of the 7 civil servants held hostage by the People's War Group in 1987. He was state government's chief negotiator with Naxalite groups in 2004 to end Naxalite violence in Andhra Pradesh. He was a mentor to Bezwada Wilson's Safai Karmachari Andolan, a social initiative to eradicate manual scavenging in India. The Government of India awarded him the 3rd highest civilian honour of the Padma Bhushan in 2005 for his contributions to society, but he declined the honour. His simplicity and dedication inspired a large number of IAS officers to resist bonded labour, untouchability, usurious money lending and other such practices.
Let us practice equanimity in our minds and nishkam karm in our actions. Detached and dedicated discharge of duty is the ultimate calling of a karma yogi.